Welcome to another lesson. I am so glad you are with me here today. Today we are going to learn how to talk about yourself in English. If you're thinking, what do I say? How do I say it? Is my English correct? Well, this lesson is for you. We are going to look at everything, all the basics, step by step. First, I need to say hello to everyone that is here. So if you're here, if you're watching, write a quick hello in the chat. I love hearing from you. Official MT Gamer says, hello. Okay. Maria, nice to see you again. Hi, Queen. I'm following you from Argentina. I'm bouncing off the walls with excitement. I love that idiom. If someone is bouncing off the walls with excitement, this means they are so excited they are bouncing off the wall. Super excited. Muhammad says, waiting. Your wait is over. Now we are starting. Bruno, good morning. Giorgio says, good. Nice to see you again. Nan, hello, my dearest teacher and everyone. Well, hello, Nan, my dearest student. Carly, hello. Lawrence, hello. Juan, hi. Flavio, hi, Arnell, it's lovely to see you again. Thank you so much. Rainia, hello. Sarab, smiley, wave, heart. I love it. Good. Carla says, I just wanted to say that your video about comparatives and superlatives helped me a lot. And thanks to you, I scored 100%. Amazing. I love that. Great job. Okay, I'll say hello to a few more people, and then we need to get started. We gotta start. Miguel, long time no see. Hello from New Zealand. Wow. Kohit says, hello, teacher. Dalton, hello, teacher. Great to see you and everyone again. That's right. It's great to see everyone. Last one. One more. I'll do one more. Hello, teacher. How are you? I'm watching you from Cyprus. Thank you so much for watching. Okay. If I didn't say hi, don't worry. I really do want to say hello to everyone. But let's start. Okay. Let's begin. Oh, would you like today's notes? You know, we're going to go through 2 pages of notes. If you want these notes, you can download them after the lesson if you are a member. My membership is called Gravotion. And on Gravotion, I have all the notes to all my past live lessons and more. I'll leave the link down below for you. Okay, first slide, basic. Please remember, basic does not mean low level. Basic can be very, very natural. We use basic language every day. My name is or I'm. You know, that's very natural. You don't need to say, hi, my name is Arnell. You can say, hi, I'm Arnell. Look at this group picture. I'm Amanda. I'm David. I'm George. I'm. Can you let me know your name? If you don't mind, in the chat write I'm and your name, your first name. I'm gonna write it in the chat. I'm Arnell. There's my comment. Can you please copy my comment? Write your name. Yes. We have one already. I'm Ava. Yes. I'm gonna wait for a few more people. I want to know your names. I shall wait. We have more. I'm Justin. Yes. I'm Athens. I'm Yunus. My name is Tali from Pakistan. Ooh, lots of names now. Hi, Adele, I am Nan. Exactly. I'm Keen from Myanmar. I love that. Hello, I'm Ness. If I'm not pronouncing your name correctly, sorry, forgive me. Let me try this name. I'm Sarab? Sagar? Was that a good try? Nice. Okay. We have I'm Dalton, yes. I'm Rania. I'm Sashi. I'm Natalie. I'm Flavio. Oh, we have another Jess. Oh, Jesslyn. Jesslyn. Okay. Good. I love this. I love seeing your names. Excellent. So remember, when you want to talk about yourself, you can just say, hi, I'm ... You don't need to say, my name is. Okay, friendly. We can get really friendly. My name is Arnell, but my friends call me Arnie. That was one of my nicknames. A nickname is a little special name your friends call you or your parents call you. People who are really close to you. My name is Arnell, but my friends call me Arnie. You can call me Arnie too. My students can definitely call me Arnie. No problem. Let's read a few examples. My name is Robert. Everyone calls me Bob. Hey, thank you, Mrs. Smith. Oh, please, call me Carrie. So this can be very helpful. If you have a long name and the other person is maybe having a bit of difficulty, you can say, oh, call me. You can call me. My friends call me. Yes, hello, Arnie. Yeah. Ooh, my name is Dan, but my friends call me Danny. Exactly. Good. My friend is Muddy. Yeah, great. And I'm seeing lots of names. I love this. My name is Eunice, but my family calls me Big Brother. Okay, yeah. My name is Johannes, but you can call me Ness. I'm going to try and remember your nicknames if I can remember them. Honey says, hello, Arnie. Sorry for being late. Yeah, no problem. Okay, good. So this is just a very friendly way to tell someone, just use this name. Let's get a little bit more formal. My full name. My full name is John Ryan Smith. We have a first name. This is what people call you, your first name. Middle name, and then your last name. In English, there are three possibilities. Your last name, your surname, or your family name. All three are the same. You can choose. What's your last name? What's your surname? What's your family name? Thank you for calling. Could I have your full name, please? You'll hear this in kind of formal situations. Teacher, I hear that only friends call you by the first name, and when we are not friends, we usually call someone by their last name. Is this true? That's a really good question. If you're an adult, we usually just call each other by their first name. If everyone's kind of the same age, if everyone's an adult. I think it's cultural. If you're an adult, just call someone their first name. I wouldn't ever ask anyone to call me Mrs. So-and-so. But this is usually, if you are a child, you would call an adult Mr. or Mrs. and then their last name. Yeah, I think it's cultural. Generally, in the US, in the UK, everyone's on a first name basis if they're adults. Um, or if they have a super professional title like Dr. Smith. I hope that answers your question, Dalton. Oh, lots of interesting full names here. My full name is Kin Kin Tun. Oh, Kin Kin Tun from Myanmar, yeah. My full name is Talish Hussein Mangi. Yeah. Rainia, I'm wondering why some people have several names. First name isn't enough? Yet generally in English-speaking countries, it's 3 names. First, middle, and last. That's standard. First, middle, and last. But I know in some countries there's no middle name, right? Let's do a poll because I'm curious. How many names are there typically in your country? Typically, how many names do people typically have in your country? I'm gonna start with 2, 3, 4 plus because I think everyone has more than one name, unless you're like Beyonce or something. 2, 3, and then I'm gonna do 4 plus. So what's standard in your country? There's a poll right now. Next to the video, there should be a poll. Select your answer. Honey, I have 2 names, no middle. That's right. In a lot of countries, there's no middle name. Blanca, my full name is Blanca Lily Olano. Oh, that's a beautiful name. Yeah. Mine is Prakar Raj. Yes, 2 names there. Good. 4. Okay, that's typical 4 names. Yeah. Oh, this is a long name here. My full name is Flavio Teixeira Aguilar da Silva. Wow, that's an impressive name. Yep. In Russia, each citizen has a name and then his father's name. Finally, a surname. Okay, so 3 names total? Right. Oh, interesting. Where does middle name come from? In the US, your middle name is just what your parents like your first name. It could be symbolic, like maybe your middle name is your grandmother's name, something like that. But generally, it's just what you like, what your parents like. They choose your middle name. A name they think is beautiful, nice. Okay, let me look at this poll. Right, so in most countries here, 2 is winning. Oh, okay, 2 or 3 names. Right, even if we keep going, go back to the poll and answer it if you haven't already. Lord, my middle name is Fabrice. Laurent Fabrice Berthelot. Okay, let's keep moving. This is again basic, but super common. Remember, basic does not mean bad English or low level. A lot of times people get the preposition wrong. Let's go through all of these. I was born in. I was born in. I was born in. This is for your country, city, month, or year. I was born on plus month, day. Last one, I am plus age. It's a common mistake to say I have plus age. We use am, I am, he is, you are 15, 20, 50 years old. Okay, let's read about this man here. I was born in Chicago in 1995. We have the city and the year. I was born in May. Let's give the date. I was born on May 7th. I am 31. I am 31. You don't need to say years old. That's optional, but it's already obvious. Honey says, teacher, by the way, I have a question. What's the difference between ma'am, madam, Mrs., and miss? Ma'am, with the little apostrophe, is really common in the US when you're speaking to a woman. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. No, ma'am. Especially in the South in the US. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. That's really common. Madame sounds very formal, madame. In American English, madame isn't really used, not that I can think of. Mrs.? Mrs. is a married woman. Mrs. Smith, you know her husband is Mr. Smith. Miss? Miss is usually a young, unmarried woman. So that's the difference. I have a full lesson on titles, Mr., Mrs., Ms., all those on my channel. Just search for it. Names and titles. That's the name of the lesson. Okay, Trang, I was born on January. Again, we need that preposition. I was born in plus month. I was born in January. I was born in 2006. Oh my God, you are new. You are new to this world. 2006. Blanca, I was born in Peru. Exactly. Flavia, I was born in Sao Paulo, Brazil, and I'm 24 years old. Yes. Good evening, ma'am. Yeah, you could say that. Good evening, ma'am. Nice. Nan, I was born in March. Ooh, next month is your birthday. I was born in 1992. Really good. So even though this is really basic, you gotta get it right because it's something you will say. You will say this to someone, your employer, a doctor. You gotta know this phrase. Natalia Arnell, you say not that I can think of. What does that mean? If you say not that I can think of, this means I cannot think of an example. So if someone asks me a question, but not that I can think of, means I don't have any examples. Lucas, I was born in 2003. Wow, a lot of 2000s people here. Dad, I was born on August 22nd. Yes. I was born in November. I was born in Brazil in the 90s. In the 90s. Good. Last one. I was born on September 27th. Yes, yes. Okay. Mini cultural difference. In the US, look at the top. It's always the month, the day, and then the year. The month comes first. I was born on May 7th, 1995, for example. That's not my birthday. In British English, it's the day, month, and then the year. It can be a bit confusing. I was born on the 15th of May. Normally, when the day comes first, we make it a bit longer. On the 15th of May. On the 12th of July. So in writing, month, day, you know it's American English. Day, month, you know it's British English. Whew, it can get a bit confusing. Nice. Okay. I'm looking at the poll now. Really good. Yeah, so most people have two names, just two names there. Good. Okay, let's keep moving. What's your date of birth? This is a formal way to say, when is your birthday? What's your date of birth? Maybe if you go see a doctor or something, you're at a reception desk, what's your date of birth? And look at the form. On the form, it says DOB. That means date of birth. You gotta put your birthday in there. What's your date of birth? Right. I was born in 2006. We've got a lot of 2000 babies here. I was born in 2005 in Berlin. Melissa, thank you. I was born in 1981. Yes, I'm also an 80s baby. Yeah. Good. Right. So date of birth is formal. When is your birthday? Let's get specific. I was born in place, but raised in place. I was born in but grew up in Same thing. Where you are raised, where you grow up, it's the same. What does this mean? Look at the gray text. This is where you spent your childhood. If you were raised somewhere, from baby to 18. If you grew up somewhere, baby to 18. This is really common, especially if you were born in one location, but your parents moved, and then you lived in another location. First example, I was born in Texas, but grew up in California. Are you from Texas? Born and raised. This means, yeah, I was born there and raised there. So you could say, I was born and raised in Paris. I was born and raised in Berlin. Griana, what if the person has passed away? Can we still use was born? Absolutely. Was born is always used in the past. It doesn't matter if you're living, I was born in, or if you passed away. And for my students who don't know, pass away is a really polite way to say died. She passed away. He passed away last year. If this person has passed away, you still use was born because it's always the past. I saw a grammar question, so I'm trying to find it. Mr. Orion says, can we use this as a perfect continuous tense? Can we say I have raised in Pekin? No. That's a really good question. Because when we speak about where we are born and where we were raised, we're always talking about the past. Children don't say, I was born, but I'm being raised in Chicago. It's always the past simple. So we wouldn't use a perfect continuous tense. I was born in Texas, but I have been growing up in Arizona. That's really not natural. We only use this in the past simple, usually. So you wouldn't use a perfect continuous tense. Okay, we got some good examples. I was born in Patna, but grew up in Delhi. Exactly, two different places. Nice. I was born in the US, but raised in Sri Lanka. Yeah. Rania, I was born and raised in Belgium, Brussels. That's right, it was the same location, born and raised. Griana, why do we use if I were born instead of if I was born? You would only say if I were born if you were making the second conditional. And this is hypothetical. You're kind of dreaming. If I were born in 2000, I would be 26. So it's very hypothetical. If you're speaking about facts, your life, you are talking about yourself, if I was born. Good. Trang says, I was born in Hanoi and raised in Hanoi. Yeah. Nan, I was born in the lower part of Myanmar, in the southern part of Myanmar, but I grew up in the middle part of Myanmar, in central Myanmar. Yes. Nice. Good. Renata says, hi Renelle, I hope everything's going well for you and your family there in England. That's right. So if you don't know, I'm American. I was born in the US, but now I live in the UK. I live in England. Do Americans say born and bred instead of born and raised? They can say both. Born and bred, that's a really informal, fun expression. Born and bred, born and raised is also perfect. Juan, I was born in Colombia, but I have been living. You can choose either one, Juan. I have lived in Argentina for the past 14 years, or I have been living. Both are fine. Either tense is okay. Laurent, I was born and raised in Marseille. Is that how you pronounce it, Marseille? Until my 17s. Laurent, until I was 17? Until I was 17? Okay. Let's do one more, some really good examples. I was born in Japan, but grew up in Korea. You know, these are such good little phrases because so many people are international. You're born in one place and you're raised in another. So when you're speaking to someone, you need to be able to tell them where you're born and raised. Okay, let's keep going. Let's move on. Right. Your country. How to be specific. I'm from country or I'm adjective. This is something even advanced students can not confuse, but they can make mistakes with this. I'm from country. In my list here, on the left side is the country. On the right side is the adjective for that country. I'm from the United States. I'm American. Some students will say, oh, I'm Germany or I'm Spain. You want the adjective. If I don't have your country on this list, I'm really sorry. I try to put as many countries as I could on this list here. Mr. Orion, thank you for writing Turkey instead of Turkey. Yes, look at number 32, everyone. 32. I learned this, a student taught me this recently. Turkey, in the parentheses, is the older name for the country, but you might still see it in the news, maybe. But the more modern version is Turkey. Yeah, I learned that. A student taught me. Dalton, I'm Brazilian. Yeah. I'm from Vietnam. I'm from Turkey and am Turkish. Right, the country and the adjective, really nice. I love it. Natalia, I'm Russian. Griana, but is it America continent? Can we say American too for other countries? This drives people crazy. A lot of Americans say, oh, I'm from America. This is because it's short for United States of America. American, the adjective, is only for the US. You wouldn't say in English, I'm American, and you're from South America. It's only for the US. Dan, I'm from Nigeria. I'm Nigerian. Exactly. I'm Bolivian, yes. I'm Mexican. Good. Love it. So when you have time, pause this video and just go through all the adjectives of all these different countries. When you talk about yourself, people usually talk about their studies. So let's go through this. You can see it's really basic. Why? Because that's how people speak. You know, we really don't need these super long, complex sentences when we're talking about just simple things. I study at. I go to. Same thing. I study at Washington State University. I go to Washington State University. It's clear you're a student there. I'm majoring in the subject. I'm majoring in computer science. He is majoring in history. If you major in something, this means the main thing you are studying, your degree, will be in this topic. What did you major in when you were at university? Or what are you majoring in now? Or if you haven't gone to uni or you don't want to, what would you like to major in? Let me know in the comments. I'm majoring in accounting. Exactly. Yes. Let me know what your major is. This might make some of you laugh, but I majored in dance. Yeah. That was my degree. I majored in dance. The next one, we can also say I'm studying. I'm studying computer science. It's the same as saying I'm majoring in computer science. Everyone knows this is like your main subject. This is what you will specialize in. Farah, I'm majoring in web design. Web designing, yeah. I'm majoring in electronics engineering, yes. Melissa, I'm majoring in business administration and financial management. Right. Dalton, I love this example. I study at Gravotion. That's right. And I'm majoring in computer science. Yes. Nan, I went to a technological university and I was majoring in, past continuous works. I was majoring in civil engineering. Oh, interesting majors. I'm majoring in biology. Yeah, great. Really good. Okay. And at the very bottom, use the past simple if you are done studying. Studied, went to, majored in. We like speaking about the past. Oh, I majored in computer science. I majored in biology. Okay, good. Right, Lauren says, I'm majoring in creating gardens. Yeah. Good. Okay, what I'm gonna do now is we had Dalton mention Gravotion. Yes, this is the perfect time to play my 45-second promotion. Please stay with me for 45 seconds. If you don't want to watch it, go grab some coffee, grab a snack, and come back in 45 seconds. I'll play my ad, and then we'll get back to the lesson. I'll play it now. Do you want the notes for today's lesson? Join Gravotion, my fast-growing platform where grammar, vocabulary, and emotion meet. Download the notes for today's lesson, plus hundreds of other PDFs ready to use. You'll also get access to my complete grammar course roadmap, so you'll never wonder, how do I learn grammar? Where do I start? And the best part, the community. Join and connect with English learners from all around the world, just like you. Write Gravotion in the comments and I'll personally send you a link to join. Let's get back to the lesson. Let's continue. Next slide. Okay, so when you talk about yourself, you usually talk about your name, your studies, and then your work. This is really common. I'm a job. I'm a teacher. I work as a job. I work as a teacher. Same thing. I'm a teacher. I work as a teacher. Easy. I work in industry. I work in education. So look at all my examples of different industries. These are like the large subjects, you could say, where you can find a job. Education, finance, healthcare, technology, etc. I work in, this is the industry. You're not giving your specific job role. So, as always, I want some of your comments. What are you? What's your job? I work as a, Again, these are super simple, super basic, but really natural. I work as a teacher. I'm a children's teacher. Yeah. Or I am a student. That's right. If you're studying, I'm a student. Honey, I'm still a student. Yep. I work as a software engineer. Yeah. I am a student, so I can't choose one. Yeah, a lot of you are born in the 2000s. You're still going to be students. Trang says, I'm a student. Yeah, lots of students. I work in industry of clinical research. Lucas, we can just say, I work in clinical research. That's fine. Renata, I'm a learner. I'm a learner, right? Grace, I work as a care assistant. Miguel, I work as a chef. I work as an architect in construction. We can just say construction. We don't need to say the industry. I work as an architect in construction. Yep, I'm a student. I'm a student. We got a lot of students here. I love it. Nan, I am a student of Arnell. That's right. Yes. Very good example. Good. I work as a agriculture. We can say I work in agriculture because agriculture is an industry. I work in agriculture. Right. Now we're getting more specific. I know it seems like this is very repetitive, but as we continue, I'm going to show you some basic templates you can use. When you have a template, you can relax a little bit. You can actually memorize this template and just use it in a conversation. So there's no stress, no pressure. Let's do this one. Another slide about work. I work at. Give the company, school, or a hospital. I work at Bristol's Children's Hospital. Work for. This is work at and work for are very similar. When you work for, this is a company name. We're not really talking about the location. It's more of the company name. I work for Amazon as a delivery driver. I work for my parents. Imagine your parents are your boss. Last one. I'm self-employed. Or I work for myself. Both of these are very clear. They mean the same thing. This means you are your own boss. You don't have a boss. Oh, she's self-employed. He works for himself. It's clear we're speaking about jobs. I work for myself as a wedding photographer. Okay. Rainia, self-employed, like a freelancer. Yes, freelancers are self-employed. A freelancer has this kind of idea of being available and going to multiple places. Like an artist can be a freelancer, a journalist can be a freelancer. They can work for different companies. Self-employed, you work for yourself. Imagine you're a fitness instructor. You're not a freelancer, you're self-employed. I work for a hospital, yes. I also work for myself as a graphic designer, yeah. I work for Temu as a maintainer for their website, right? Website maintenance, good. Blanca, I work for myself. I work for myself in teaching, yes. Good. I love it. I'm thinking, do I want to add another poll now? I love doing polls. Yes, I want to do another poll. So I'm going to quit this poll. How many names do people typically have in your country? I'm going to remove it and start a new one because I'm curious. I want to know about you. I will end this poll and I will start a new one. Start a poll, okay. Question. Which one describes you? Number 1, I'm a student. Number 2, I'm employed. If you are employed, this means you have a boss, you work for a company, you have a contract. Okay, and then one more option, I'm self-employed. That means you are your boss. I'm self-employed. We have one more, I'm unemployed. This means at the moment you don't have a job, but you're looking for a job. I'm a student, I'm employed, I'm self-employed, or I'm unemployed, yeah. One reason I do these polls is for the vocabulary. You can look at vocabulary and choose the one that you like. Unemployed. Okay, I think I spelled everything correctly. Let's start this. Perfect, a new poll. Let me know which one describes you. I'm a student, I'm employed, self-employed, or unemployed at the moment. Renata, polls are fun. They are fun. I love seeing the answers. I love it. I am a student. Yep, there we go. You can put that in the poll. Select I'm a student. I work as a pharmacist. Yeah. I'm unemployed. Yes. Good vocabulary. Absolutely. Nice. I've been out of work for over a year now. Out of work is a really good phrase that also means unemployed, yes. Maria, I'm a student, but I have to work too. Oh, I should have put that as an option. Student and employed. That's another option I should have put. Okay. Wow, great. So when you see the poll, select the answer. It's all anonymous. I don't know who is choosing it, so just pick one. Okay. Let's keep going. Practice time. We have a template. This is for students if you are studying. If you can kind of memorize this template, you can just say it when you meet someone. If they ask you about yourself, you have something to say. The top part, you can complete with your own ideas. The bottom part is my example. I'll read it out. My name's Carlotta, but my friends usually call me Lottie. I'm from Germany and I was born and raised in Stuttgart. I'm currently studying at Heidelberg University and I'm majoring in medicine. Short, simple. That's enough. And then in any conversation, it will just carry on naturally. The other person will say, oh wow, when was the last time you went back to Germany? How was Heidelberg? You know, the conversation starts flowing. Good. Lots of job descriptions. Exactly. Keep your examples coming. It doesn't matter if we're past the slide or not. We have another one. I'm both a student and self-employed. Yeah. I didn't put that as an option. I work as an IT technician. Yes. Good. Natalia, I'm between jobs. Yes. This is something very common to say. If you finish one job and you're looking for another job, you're between jobs. Between meaning in the middle. Okay. So when you have free time, come back to this lesson, pause the video, complete the template, and then just say it for yourself. Practice at home. You can even record yourself. Use your phone, record yourself, and listen back. Listen back. Okay, so this is for students. Now for work. Another template. Let's read the example together. My full name is Sue Tan. I'm from China, and I was born and raised in Nanjing. I'm an account manager, and I'm working for a marketing company here in Singapore. Again, short. That's a great introduction. You don't need to say a lot. This makes it clear what you do and where you are from. Good. Perfect. Question. Why should I mention my nickname in my introduction? It's a personal choice. If you're introducing yourself to a group of people and you want to give your nickname, because that's what everyone calls you, give your nickname. Yeah. Okay. Again, pause the video, complete this for yourself, practice in the mirror, practice by recording yourself. Once you have a basic introduction, the rest of the conversation becomes much easier. Okay, so we spoke about our names, studies, nationality. We spoke about our nationalities, studies, work. Now, final point, interests. Interests are things you like, and there's lots of ways we can speak about our interests. In my free time, or in my spare time. Same thing. In my free time. In my spare time, I take my dog for long walks. I watch movies. I like or I love. And here's a little mini grammar lesson. You can use a noun. I like literature. That's a noun. To verb. I like to read. ing. I love reading. You can choose whichever one you're comfortable with. Let's see some examples. What do you like doing in your free time? What do you like doing in your spare time? I'm interested in noun or ing. I'm interested in literature. I'm interested in reading. My hobby is My hobbies is playing the guitar. My hobbies are swimming and cycling. Or the last one, I don't really have any hobbies, but I enjoy watching crime documentaries. Okay, I want to know, what are your interests? Use one of these structures from today's lesson. Keep it basic, it's very natural. Lucas, in my free time, I like reading books about science. Yes, very nice. My hobby is learning and speaking English. Yes. Mr. Orion, in my spare time, I watch wildlife documentaries. Yeah. I love listening to music. In my free time, I like listening to music. In my free time, I like playing the violin. Ooh, very musical crowd we have here. Rania, in my free time, I like reading novels. Do you know Frida McFadden? She wrote The Housemaid. I don't know if I know that author, Rania. Maybe I've heard her name. I can't remember. My hobby is playing StarCraft 2. Okay, cool. Lauren, I like running. In her free time, she prefers watching cartoons. In my free time, I play chess. Ooh, very nice. Good. Maria, I'm a big fan of dancing. Flash dance style. It's my passion. Yes. Maria, can you do that flash dance move? Remember how she runs across the dance floor? She dives and then she spins? Can you do that? That's an epic flash dance move. Yes, Farah. Yes. In my free time, I learn English by watching Arnell's YouTube videos. Yes, I love that example. In my spare time, I love skating on ice. Really good. We can keep it simpler. I love ice skating. Ice skating. I love ice skating. Really good. My hobby is dancing. My hobby is taking photos and learning languages, English and Japanese. Ooh, that's quite the combination. Yes. I love it. Really interesting. I'm going to look at the poll. Which one describes you? If you haven't selected an answer, do it now. Do it now. And just to update you, we have 3 more slides. There's been a lot of information. 3 more slides. We can do this. I'll try to finish everything within 1 hour. Okay. We don't just need to say, my hobby is, I like. This is also very natural. When I'm not working, when I'm not studying, this is clear. It means in your free time. When I'm not working, I spend time with my friends, go out for coffee, watch cookies videos online. Okay, that's my mistake. I didn't want to write watch cookies videos. It should be I watch cooking videos online. That is my typo. For my members, I will go back and change that. No cookies videos. That's not a very natural phrase. Cooking videos. I watch cooking videos online. Maybe I really wanted a cookie when I wrote this. When I'm not studying, I go running. When I'm not working, I swim. Good. So when I'm not working, when you're not working, what are you doing? Let me know. Teacher, have you heard of Enid Blyton? Blyton? She's my favorite author. No, I have not heard of her. But I do like reading, so I'll have to look her up. I'll have to see who she is. My hobby is learning languages. My hobbies are watching movies and traveling across the world. Yeah, around the world. Okay, good. Really nice. Keep your examples coming when you get a second. Okay, continue the intro. Remember earlier we had a little template. We have a template here again, same one, but now we add what you do in your spare time. I'm only going to read the gray parts because we already looked at the other parts. In my spare time, I usually go to the gym. Oh my God, there's another typo. In my spare time, I usually go to the gym. I got to make a note of this. And I also really love spending time outdoors. Yeah. The next gray bit. My hobby is reading. I also love listening to podcasts about books. Why not? If you love reading, you're going to enjoy listening to podcasts about books. Natalia, Arna, what is a cookie video? Oh, that is a mistake, Natalia. If we go back here, point number 3, I watch cookies videos. That's my error. Sorry, it should be cooking. Watch cooking videos online. We never say cookie videos. That's not a thing. When I'm not working, I review my lessons and practice them with my friends simultaneously. Yep, I practice with my friends together. When I'm not studying, I watch your videos. Yes, exactly. So when you're not studying, honey, you study some more with my videos. Good, when I'm not working, I watch cookies videos online. Oh, maybe I started a trend. Yeah, cookies videos, it should become something, right? It should be something real, but it's not. Okay. Right. So we have an unrelated question. I'll quickly answer this question before we move on. We're almost done the lesson, just about 5 more minutes, I promise. Hi, now about do and make. What does make-believe mean? Make-believe means you use your imagination. Children like to make believe. For example, this is not a pen. This is a dragon. That is make-believe. You just fantasize about something. Okay, so when you introduce yourself, add what you like to do in the introduction. We can keep going. Last slide, last and final slide. Tell me about yourself. Okay, this is common in interviews. The interviewer is not expecting a long answer. This is just a way to get started. It's usually the first thing they say in an interview. The interviewer will ask more detailed questions later. Okay, so some people stress about this. What do I say? Tell me about yourself. You can keep it simple, especially if you're learning English. You're not gonna have this massive monologue. For a job, cover this. Where you are from, what you studied, where you work or worked, and your interests. That's enough to begin. We have a template which you can complete later. Let's read the example together. I'm from Mexico. I was born and raised in Guadalajara. I studied political science at San Diego State University. I work at the news network as a graphic designer. When I'm not working, I enjoy watching nature documentaries. That's enough. That's a good introduction, and then they will continue with more detailed questions. Okay. Good. Right. So, to all my members, the little typos I put throughout this presentation, I will correct for your notes. I'm really glad I spotted them. Okay. Why is your background kind of green? Is it green for everyone? It shouldn't be green. I don't know why it's green. Wonderful. That's it for today. Okay, back to slide 1. I hope this lesson helped you. Come back later, look at the templates, and then practice for yourself. I mean it. Even if it seems easy, by just repeating it, by just thinking of your own ideas, you are thinking in English, which will really, really help you. Okay. If you want all the notes from today's lesson, join my membership. I can't wait to see you next time, and I will see you in 2 weeks. I will see you on the 4th of March. On the 4th of March. Okay, good. Right, the lesson is over. I'll answer a few more questions if you have any questions. This is kind of interesting. Renata, off topic. Arnell, if you don't mind my asking, are you an extrovert or introvert? I am an introvert. 100%, I'm an introvert. Absolutely. Okay, good. So, let's end with a really positive comment. Thanks a bunch. That was amazing. I hope so. I hope you learned something new, and I will see you in 2 weeks.